saw the movie, so I have a review. I think let's just start talking about that. If you saw the movie, let me know your opinions. I feel like it's, some people are like, oh my god, it's the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And some people are like, 0 stars. They can't act, whatever, no chemistry. There's a range of opinions. So yeah, if you have never seen me before, please do subscribe. And I hope you like my videos. Anyways, the lighting is going to get darker as we speak. So I hope you like the light to dark effect that happens because of this. I just picked the best time of the day to film. It's called an hour right now. So what has been happening in our Hollywood celebrities' lives? Sydney Sweeney has come out with this movie with Glenn Powell being the, I guess, the male attraction. I went to see this movie with my friend who really likes Glenn Powell. I do not get the appeal to me. Especially he's also like, I don't know if he cheated on his wife or if he didn't, but around the same time they were filming this movie or promoting this movie, Glenn Powell's relationship with his wife fell apart. People were accusing Sydney and Glenn on cheating on each other's significant others. I personally think that nothing happened. Maybe Glenn might have caught some feelings or something, but Sydney's still in a, relationship. But obviously we don't know. These are all speculation. Like, take it with a grain of salt. If you have another opinion, let me know, like, what happened. This is just like, we're just like speculating on these random people's lives that we don't know anything about, really. But Sydney and Glenn had this wonderful marketing campaign that Glenn came out and said, like, it was all Sydney's idea. It was all her. And obviously we know this. I think she's one of the producers of the movie, so she has stakes on getting this movie to a lot of people, so that they can make money, right? So no wonder she came up with an amazing PR, like a marketing campaign where it looked like they were awfully flirty with each other wherever, they're taking pictures and doing promo for the movie, and everybody began speculating that it was more than just a on-screen romance. It was like more of like, cheating on each other's significant husbands, significant others and stuff like that. And after, everything came out with Glenn Powell and his relationship fell apart, people were like, oh, this just confirms that Sydney just broke up with his family. But I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. I think it was just marketing. All of it was marketing, and perhaps Glenn might have done something in his private life that led to Alicia was just fake dating with no miscommunication at the start. But then, like, in the beginning of the movie, they just liked each other so much. And the reason why the movie happened is because of miscommunication. That was, honestly, that could have been resolved. But again, I rambled about it too much. Let me know what you thought of it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was funny. I laughed out loud a couple times. Like, the whole theater was enjoying themselves. But it's just a movie that you go to the movies to watch, you know, as Harry Styles put it. It's a movie that feels like a movie that you go to the cinema to watch. I get all of my celebrity tea from this account called Chicks in the Office, and they basically post a lot about pop culture. It's a podcast, and they just talk about everything pop culture. So the highlights, I guess, would be like Robert Pattinson and Suki Waterhouse are engaged and they're having a baby. She recently did like a vlog that I saw recommended on my YouTube page, which was quite fun. They just seem like normal people. I don't know. And obviously our icon Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are dating, and there's so many videos of them, you know, being lovey-dovey and stuff like that, and people are like, oh my god, they're gonna get engaged this year and they'll definitely get married and things, all these things. And I wanted to just like give my 2 cents on this, like, I don't understand why people like Taylor Swift so much comments. I think it's so funny when people say that, because have you never ever been a fan of someone? Have you never like fangirled? Like, it's called fangirling, but I guess you could do it the same with, like, as a man you can do this. Like, think of a footballer that you like, a team that you support, or like a comedian you like, or literally it could be any celebrity, any public persona that you like. You could fangirl over them. Taylor Swift is just like a really popular person. Like, she is the #1 female like musician right now, like selling out like top of the charts and all these things. She is literally the most popular female musician right now. That's why all of the girls, women mostly, I guess, are talking about her and fangirling over her, because she is the it moment. Like, come on. She's definitely gonna be an it moment for like years and years. Like, she's a big pop icon. And it just makes me so confused why people are just like, I don't understand why people love her so much. Why do you like the people that you like? You know, there must be something that you relate to them. You think they're funny, you think, you know, you just like them because they seem like nice people. And again, I'm saying seem because, like, we don't know any of these people, really. Unless you do, I don't know your life, maybe you're like Taylor Swift's bestie. But like, I always hear these people say like, oh my god, I don't get the hype. Why don't you ever think back to yourself and the way you fangirl over people, and then you will understand it. Like, people just like her. It's not that deep. But there's also like some people that are like hating on her for no reason. I think, in my personal opinion, it's for no reason. Like, no logical reason. And hate is like, it's a very strong thing, and people are just like, oh my god, I'm not. People might be like, oh my god, look at this girl, like, she is literally the person that we hate because she's like defending Taylor Swift. But I just wanted to give some perspective, and if you couldn't understand like why people are obsessed with her, it's because they relate to her. The songwriting is like very personal, and people just build this parasocial bond with her, and they think that they're her friend. Let's be honest, this parasocial interaction that is happening makes them feel closer to this person, therefore they will be more supportive whenever she does anything. It is not just, oh, I like this singer. It is like they have formed a relationship because they have grown up listening to her songs, they have grown up watching her grow. It's kind of like you grow up together, even though you've never met them, for example. But this is something that happens with celebrities, and media figures, public figures. It could happen with anybody on the internet that is talking about themselves and that is acting like me right now. I am talking to the camera and I'm talking to you, and you might be like, she's talking to me, I'm talking to a camera, right? And this could be a parasocial interaction. This is just one of the side effects of being online and using our phones and media and being extremely, like, everything is publicized and everything is online. It's just one of the side effects. And no wonder that there are thousands of millions of people obsessed with her. It's because what she does is building a relationship with those millions of people through her music and through the smart ways that she sends messages. So you feel like you're in the know, and you feel like she's doing this for me, even though she's like, it's a clever marketing tactic, probably. I saw her wearing this green dress, and everyone in the comments are like, oh my god, so reputation coded, like, the album's coming out, she's like giving us this, green dress moment. Of course, it's marketing, it's gonna get people talking and excited about the album, but it's also like communicating with our audience. I understand that you like these messages and things, and it's like our own secret relation, like secret code. So that's why people are obsessed with her, because there's this really strong bond that has been growing for years and years. Sometimes this will take very unhealthy approaches, of course, and it could go in an extreme way. But yeah, we just all need to remember, like, whenever this is happening, these people actually don't know you, like, but yeah, just like keep that in mind. But yeah, I just wanted to say, have you never fangirled over someone? It's just, yeah, I don't get the unnecessariness of it. And I think it's like really cute to see her like be in love, and I think it's cute to see anybody be in love and like share that. Like witnessing that is could be a privilege, and being in love, and it's just so sweet to witness. But yeah, let's talk about somebody else that is in love, and that is Timothy. Why is he not in love with me? Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Let's talk about the Jenner. I just recently watched a video from Sloan. He's not like my most favorite person on like gossip, I guess, YouTube, celebrity gossip type of YouTube. But again, like, most of those people are, I don't know. Sloan has his moments where he's not the brightest, but he does make entertaining videos, and I like watching them. So he made this video on Kylie Jenner and her relationship with Travis Scott, and apparently she got pregnant with Travis Scott like 2 months into their relationship. And version from this relation. Like, I feel like that could blow up to be a scandal, and the momager probably like intervened and decided that she's gonna keep the baby, allegedly. Like, that's everything I say is alleged. Please don't sue me, come for me, you know. I bet nobody's like going to do that, but let's just say everything I say in this whole video is alleged. But yeah, I think it's so crazy that she got pregnant knowing him for 2 months and then proceeded to carry on this relationship, and it seemed in the interviews and the clips he just seems so uninterested. It's just so sad. And obviously all the cheating, he has cheated on her multiple times, probably. Like, I don't even know like with who, but like there's this person who looks very similar to Kylie, and I think it's like super weird when people decide to clone themselves. I mean, you could look like someone, just, you know, there are like doppelgangers, right? Like, you could have a twin kind of person. There are a lot of people who look like each other, but this is like on a new level of this woman, and I don't know her name, I don't remember her name. She, the same lips, same hair, same clothes, the voice. It's like I don't know if you heard, if you ever saw like Ariana Grande's Copycat. She was pretty a big deal, I guess, because she literally looked exactly like her, like the hair, the ponytail, the makeup. I don't really understand. I don't get it. Like, why would you do that? In a very hyper individualistic and also like in a very copycat society. I don't know. It's one of the extremes. There's like an extreme of like, I don't want to be like anybody else, and I think that is just impossible, because we're just human. Like, we're at some point you're gonna see something, you're gonna be like, I don't know, original ideas, for example. It's very hard to create. Like, there's millions, billions of people, and it's also, I guess, the opposite is just being a clone of somebody that's extremely famous to get attention. But I'm like, why would you do that? Because it's pretty sad. In some way, I guess, if that makes them happy, which, in my opinion, how would that make you happy, just to look like somebody else? And at that point, you just lost your sense of self. But apparently, like, this Kylie Jenner clone was the mistress, would you call her a mistress, of Travis Scott, and like there are pictures of them going to the same places, like skiing or other holidays, and she keeps saying like, oh, everybody knows in the city, referring to like LA, that, you know, he's cheating on you with me and like other people or whatever. And it does seem like, yeah, and they actually know each other from years and years ago. I feel like I'm being burnt to crisp here, to be honest. The sun is not going away. Yeah, but then she decided to have another baby with him. I don't get it. Like, why would you go back to this cheating man and have another baby with him? But all of them are so similar. Like, all the sisters are so similar. Like, there's a lot of infidelity, like with Chloe, for example, or I guess even Courtney, like with the cheating and then forgiving. Like, Chloe's like the worst example, obviously, because she's, or the best, I don't know, however you want to define that, because she has accepted guess, was just refusing him to be there. Yeah, and it's so funny that she like named her son Wolf and then changed her mind, and then it's Air now. It's Air, like A-I-R-E. Kind of like air with an H, but it's Air because I guess all of her children are weather conditions. I don't know, I crack myself up. All of her children are weather conditions. Because her daughter is called Stormy. Like Stormy Air. What's the other one? Other one's gonna be Cloud. Maybe with Timothy. They were in the Golden Globes together, Kylie and Timothy, and they looked really cute. And I think in the clip they were like saying "I love you" to each other, and from what I could like read from her mouth, she was saying like "I love this necklace, like it looks really good" or something like that. And he was like "I love you so much," and she was like "I love you," and they were like kissing, and I was like, oh, it's so cute, but it's also like infuriating that I will never be that. It's just my delusional mind thinking that I'll meet Timothy, or you know, it could be Dylan O'Brien, just on the street one day, and I'll be like, oh my god, I know, hi. They're just gonna fall in love. But I think a lot of us have that. Just tell me I'm not alone in my delusional self. Like definitely when I was a teenager, it was like insane. Like I was like, oh my god, Ian Somerhalder, yes, he will definitely date me when I'm like 15. Yeah, I just thought that it was really cute. But then like these stupid rumors happened where people like the Golden Globes cameraman was there to get the moments, you know. They knew what they were doing, let's just say. And the camera went to Selena, Taylor, and a couple of other people, like I don't remember right now, but they're all like talking around the table. Selena comes in, and then she's like, and then they're like, oh, like jaw dropping, like the tea that Selena spilled. Like, I wonder what that was, but people speculated, and they decided like the tea is that Selena wanted a picture with Timothy Chalamet, and then Kylie Jenner said no to taking a picture with him, and then everyone was like, oh my god, that's crazy. I don't know how they came up with this rumor. People believe in this. I'm just like, that's a bit, I don't know, that's a bit far-fetched, that's a bit. And she commented, Selena Gomez commented under an Instagram post, as she does, our keyboard warrior, I don't know, she commented under this Instagram post that's like speculating that she was talking about Timothy, and like Kylie said no and whatever, and she was like, no, that's not what happened. But obviously I was going to believe that when there's delusional people out there who want to just believe in this fiction. I think it's like, I read something like, oh, this is like good because it feels like back in the day where we were just talking about things that, you know, didn't really matter. Like the gossip was honestly ridiculous a promo that's supposed to be like funny. I guess that's how they met. I think they met like when he's also a music producer, I think. I think they met through working on a project together, and then he came on her cooking show, which I've never watched before because I don't know where to watch it. I don't know if it is it on Hulu, HBO. I don't have any of those things. But I like to, if I found out where to watch it, on a non-American thing, because I don't have that here. I'd like to watch it. It sounds fun. And apparently Benny and Selena were on the cooking show, and she alluded to having a crush, and one thing leads to another, of course. She has a new man, and you know, I'm not gonna say anything. I just think it's so fucking random. It's so random. But if she's happy, like, that's amazing. She looks like she's happy. They're like going on dates and all these things, and the only thing, like, a man that's wearing sandals, like barefoot sandals, like, ironically, like, I don't know if I can get behind that. I don't know, it's something about a man barefoot wearing sandals like Birkenstocks. It just gives me the ick. It just gives me the biggest ick, and I don't like it. But and I see that like they cropped out his feet out of these pictures that they shared on Instagram. I think it's hilarious. And she knows like where the cameras are, and she's like looking at them, smiling. And also she shared like, I was done with the fuckboys and things like that, like alluding to all of the other exes, like Justin, The Weeknd, Charlie Puth, I guess they were together, maybe Zayn, I don't know. People were speculating that they would look so hot together, like Zayn and Selena. Stop it right now. That would be like a really good couple, but I don't know what Zayn's doing. He just dropped a couple of songs, and then I feel like I haven't really seen him in the news or anything. But yeah, so that's our new budding romance, and people were making fun of her online, saying that because she said that she was going to go on this like social media break. And of course, our girlie goes on social media breaks all the time, and she comes back like a week later. It's fine, like, who am I to keep her away from Instagram? But it's so funny because she just can't. She's like, she wants to reply to every single comment, and she like starts kind of like eggs. I don't want to say start a fight or egg on people. I just think that she doesn't really have to reply to these hate comments, as she is literally the second most followed person on Instagram, and a multi-millionaire and a celebrity. Like, do you have nothing better to do? I guess she doesn't. She loves the tea and the drama just like we do. And she loves to come for people in the comment section. She claps back, and I guess she's taking another break, and people were making fun of her, being like, yeah, she's just all talk, her break will be over in like an hour. Oh, it's funny. And you know, her account might post, but like her assistant might do the posting, like nobody knows, you know. But yeah, so I just not that interesting. I'm just like, oh, Halsey and Avon Jogia was feeling herself, I guess. So that's good. But I think she deserves better. I think she does deserve better. Like, yeah, I don't know. What else? I did not watch this movie, Saltburn, and everyone's talking about it, so maybe I should watch it so I can tell you guys how I feel. But if you watched it, like, would you recommend it to me? Do you think it's worth a watch? Because everyone's talking about it. Another dress that I liked, I actually did like Taylor's dress. A lot of people are like, oh, it's like boring or whatever, but I think the color is so nice. And it's, you know, again, alluding to the fact that she's gonna come out with Reputation. Sorry, is it Reputation? Right. And it's like this green number. I think it was pretty cool. So shiny. I would love to wear that dress. That's what I'm saying. Dua Lipa, her dress was really good. Schiaparelli. It's like the guitar dress. It's a little twist on the guitar dress that they have. Pretty iconic. Jennifer Lawrence. She's just pretty, so anything she wears is just gonna be great. But like, it was a little bit boring, but she's giving like classy, clean girl style, I feel. We had Jennifer Aniston. It's okay, like, I'm not gonna judge her that much, but it's just a boring dress, you know what I mean? Florence Pugh was wearing another chiffony dress, and I watch Hot Lamade, and even though he's irritating to me he's irritating. Some of the things he says, I agree. A lot of the things he says, I'm just like, you're hating for the sake of hating. Stop. But yeah, I think I did agree that, like, she always wears these dresses that are like, you know, flowy and tall, and it's just, give us something else, right? Amanda Seyfried, she's just pretty and cute, and I just like her, and I don't really like the dress though. But yeah. What else? We don't have that many other people here. Then we had, of course, The Bear. If you haven't watched it, I have recommended it so many times, and if you haven't watched it yet, what are you doing? The Bear got a Golden Globe Best Actor. Jeremy Allen White. I watched Jeremy Allen White, and oh my god, why am I forgetting her name? I watched a Variety interview with him. It's one of the Actors on Actors series with Jennifer Coolidge and Jeremy Allen White, and I really enjoyed that. Although I enjoyed the two Grey's Anatomy actors talking far more, just because I love Katherine Heigl, and I just love her, and she was very, like, open and honest and very insightful, I would say. It's a really interesting series though. And The Bear also won the Best TV Series. I just really love that show, and I can't wait for the next season. I just, like, relate to it in so many levels. And I think it's a really good show, obviously. Then we had Best TV Series Drama, Succession. I haven't watched that yet, and I must, because everybody loves it, and I think I'd love it too. But I am kind of like on a rewatch of Mad Men us not talking about it, but like, it's like one of those things, the most talked about things online. Wow, that is just an atrocious outfit. Wow. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm trying to like find out, is there something else? Callie Uchis, is that how you pronounce her name? Is pregnant. Ariana, let's just not talk about Ariana right now. She released a new song. I haven't listened to it yet. And a book to movie adaptation news. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I guess is like resuming filming, and there were like a lot of make-out scenes that they were filming in Jersey City.